Hey guys, this is me. I'm Isaac, and I just wanted to share with you guys the two chapters of the book I'm writing, just so you guys can get a feel of what I'm writing, because it's a really good book, and I think you might actually like it. Yeah. So, without further ado, let me read what I've written so far. Not so far. I've written over 7 chapters, but excuse me. But I will read to you 2 of the chapters. All right, sit tight. All right, let me scroll up here. All right, chapter 1. Our Little Mercy. There are many people in this world, and they are all different. However, not all people are unique. Unique means that someone is different in a different way that makes him or her stand out among a crowd of different people. Our story stars a special little girl who's certainly unique. Many years ago, a man met a beautiful woman and they married. A little while later, the woman started getting very sick and gave life to a beautiful little girl that she named Mercy. She named her Mercy because she thought she could not have any children until she was shown mercy, and so she named this little girl Mercy May. The new mommy and daddy were super happy and cried out, "She is our little Mercy," and loved her from that day forward. Mercy grew up slowly. It seemed like as it took her longer to play like other kids play, it also took her longer to talk like the other kids talk. However, Mercy was still her mommy and daddy's little Mercy. She loved looking at pictures of her parents and of flowers, and especially of her. Mercy really liked the pictures that were either hand-drawn or painted. She loved to feel the pictures and admire the different feels of them. One day when she was 3 years old, her mommy and daddy took her to an art museum where there were a lot of beautiful pictures and pretty music played throughout the building. She tried to touch one of the most beautiful pictures in the whole building. She was told not to, however, by a big, scary museum guard. The guard struck fear into Mercy's frail blue eyes. She ran out crying, and the duration of the day she spent hiding in her jacket. Ever since she saw that museum guard, she had a fear of most people who were not her parents. Though fearful of certain people, she wanted to make friends that she would feel safe around. Even at the age of 4, she had trouble talking to people, so she wanted a friend that would not talk. She made one during the summer. The new friend was a new dog she fell in love with at the pet store in the next town over. She decided to name the dog Dave, after a character from a television show she loved. Dave and Mercy did not need to talk in order to have fun. They could run around and pick flowers all day and still not let out a single word or have a stranger come up to them and scare them. Mercy's mommy and daddy knew, however, that she could not live her life without being able to talk or be afraid of someone new. It was almost time for school, which Mercy has only seen the building on car rides. Although Mercy thought the school looked cool, her mommy and daddy were not sure how she would do there at first. But the parents then decided to prepare her for her new life ahead by inviting someone called a speech tutor. Speech tutor is someone, that can help boys and girls talk well. Mercy could say a few words and sentences and can even repeat a whole conversation. However, she needed to learn how and when to use the sounds and words she hears, and can say as well as learn new ones. Her mommy and daddy told her about the new tutor and explained to her not to be afraid and learn from the tutor. One Saturday, the speech tutor arrived at the house with a new doll and a notepad. The speech tutor's name was Miss Carla, and she seemed very smart. Mercy was shy at first until the tutor gave her the doll. Mercy had trouble looking at her, as she had the same problem of looking uh, at other people that were new. Miss Carla asked for Mercy's name, but Mercy was more interested in her new doll. Miss Carla then asked Mercy's mommy and daddy her name, and her mommy said, "Her name is Mercy, and she is our little Mercy." Miss Carla went down to Mercy's level and said, "Hello, Mercy. My name is Miss Carla. Can you say Miss Carla?" Mercy still looked at the doll, started playing with its hair. Miss Carla asked again and again until Mercy started crying. For a couple of minutes, Mercy did try to say Miss Carla. She eventually got right, and Miss Carla said, "Good job, Mercy. Can you say Sarah? Sarah's the name of the doll, if that is okay with you, Mercy." Mercy nodded. She started to like Miss Carla and wanted to learn more from her. Miss Carla then started to help Mercy with talking and basic sounds of certain words. Alright, guys. That's the first chapter. Chapter 2. Miss Carla Helps Mercy. Miss Carla met with Mercy for several weeks to help her speak. Miss Carla started out with common items like a mop, the doll, and her favorite snack, crackers. Miss Carla also got Mercy to call Dave the dog by his name. Later, Miss Carla taught Mercy some basic sentences and responses to questions, how to carry a good conversation. Mercy would say, "Miss Carla, may I have some crackers, please?" And Miss Carla would say, "Why, yes, you may, Mercy." Mercy liked Miss Carla and always looked forward to her afternoon visits. Mercy learned basic communications with her parents. However, she still was very shy around people who she never met before, like the neighborhood children across the street, because she was scared of them. They would pick on her and try to take her doll. She was too scared to tell her mommy and daddy about them because the children told her they would bother her more. One afternoon during Miss Carla's lesson, Mercy started to cry. Miss Carla asked, "What's the matter, Mercy?" Mercy then told Miss Carla about the children across the street who had picked on her. Miss Carla then told Mercy that those kids were bullies. Mercy asked, "What's a bully?" Miss Carla explained that bullies were boys or girls who picked on someone just because they are small. Miss Carla also explained the bullies also are not so tough when an adult is around. The next day, Miss Carla arrived early to find Mercy playing with a ball outside. Then the neighborhood kids started to take her ball away and pull her hair. Miss Carla saw the scene and immediately approached the children. Miss Carla said, "Don't hurt little Mercy." The kids looked scared and said, "We were just playing with her." Miss Carla then walked over to the kids' houses and told all their parents of what happened to Mercy. Each child was grounded for a week. Mercy sat on the ground and started to cry. Miss Carla hugged Mercy and told her that she was very brave to tell what happened. Mercy sobbed. "Why would they hurt Mercy?" Miss Carla said, "Because they are bad. They got what they deserve and they won't bother you again." Miss Carla then pulled out of her bag a shiny ribbon that said in big letters, "Brave." Mercy thought that the ribbon was special, and she said, "Thank you." Mercy kept that ribbon forever. Whenever she felt scared, she would look at it and remember Miss Carla and smile. Mercy, although small, was very quick to talk to people she knew. She would talk about the sky, ponies, her dog Dave, and even her mommy's new tea kettle. Mercy also memorized many different jokes and poems and was also known to be very smart. One day her mommy, daddy, and Miss Carla thought it was time for her to go to school to learn even more. Mercy was excited at first, and she asked if her mommy and daddy could be there at school with her. Her mommy and daddy said they could not, and Mercy then became scared, and she asked, "What about Miss Carla?" Her mommy and daddy shook their heads, and she began to cry. Miss Carla overheard and reminded her that Mercy was brave and pointed to her ribbon. Mercy then started shaking and saying, "I don't want to go to school. There might be more big, scary kids to hurt Mercy." Miss Carla consoled her and said, "There will be an adult called a teacher who will help you, protect you, just like me." This comforted Mercy, but for the rest of the day she hugged Sarah, her doll, and stayed in her little corner that was always made her happy all along. Other toys and blankets that comforted her. Her first day at school was a few days away, but Mercy knew that someone like Miss Carla would be there to help her in a time of need. or sadness. Alright guys, that was the first 2 chapters. I hope you liked it. I'll put the link to my Indiegogo campaign for this book that I'm gonna finish up soon in the description below. And you guys have a nice day, and I'll probably make another one of these vlogs later. Thank you. Bye.